What is up, ladies and genitals? Four Eyes in here coming at you, coming through, and welcome to my first gameplay on the PS5. Now, this wasn't my first match of the day. I definitely had to warm up and practice, especially with the PS5 controller. Today, for some reason, once I went online, it was a complete sweat fest. Maybe because there are a lot of players returning to Cold War, but in my experience, it was almost as sweaty as the beta today. It's cool now after the update, they made it so when you're a Prestige Master, your name will be highlighted in a orangey red color. Also, they added some new Prestige icons in the Prestige shop. And oh my god, they put the Modern Warfare icons, and once I hit Prestige Master, I am definitely going to unlock the MW3 4th Prestige and the MW3 7th Prestige. Those are some of my favorites. I was a little disappointed to see that it only goes up to Prestige 7. I really wanted to unlock Prestige 9 for Modern Warfare 2. That is my favorite Prestige of all time. It's a little disappointing, but it's not a big deal. They also nerfed Jumpshotting, so once you jump, the second you hit the ground, your character falls into like quicksand. It makes double bunny hopping harder. I guess they're trying to lower the skill gap even more. On the opposite side though, they seem to have buffed sliding. You carry more momentum, it seems like. I think the new meta is definitely going to be slide then jumping, so like a slide jump. I played the new Zombies Firebase Z and it's pretty cool. There are a lot of glitches right now. You can go to the ether reactor teleporter without even buying the doors. You just need to be able to do some hardcore parkour, which is fun. I think this update was a really good one. There are some bugs and glitches as usual, but if we're talking about fun and giving a refresh to the game, I actually love this update. Now, I don't know if SBMM was nerfed or increased, but like I was saying earlier, the multiplayer today was a sweat fest, just like the beta. Quickly on the gameplay, it's on the map Armada using the RPD. If you want my best class setup, it is the Gru Suppressor, Task Force Barrel, Fast Mags, Serpent Wrap, and the Skeletal Stock. I am close to getting gold on the RPD and Stoner as well as the AK-74U. I am going to take a break from the camo grind and actually level up some of my weapons since there is double EXP, and the hardest part of the camo grind is actually leveling up the weapons themselves. If you didn't know, I recently got a PS5 for reaching 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and this thing is a monster. The loading times make my PS4 Slim feel like a snail. I would probably meet Jesus if I had to wait on the PS4 load time again. I didn't like the menus on the PS5 though. It's kind of weird, and there is a microphone inside the PlayStation 5 controller. I didn't know this, so the first few games I played, people were screaming and I could hear them on my controller, and I thought it was really weird. It was funny though, during my first game using the PS5 controller, when I shot, it started vibrating and the triggers were getting harder and harder to press. It was shaking me while I was shooting, and it was like tingo spra, pop pop pop, and it threw me off. I could not stop laughing. To me, the PS5 controller has the better analog sticks, coding, and buttons than the PS4. I think the PS4 has a better D-pad, R1 and L1 triggers since they are a lot lighter to press, and the better shape. I have smaller hands, and the PS5 controller feels like a PlayStation up top and an Xbox on the bottom. It's a very weird hybrid. It tends to fill my hands up more compared to the PS4 controller. I also miss my back button attachment. I was sad that I couldn't use my PS4 controller on the PS5 version of Cold War. I would need to download the PS4 version for me to use my PS4 controller, which seems like another corporate get as much money as you can deal, but whatever. At least my control freaks were compatible. It's funny though, in my opinion, I play worse on the PlayStation 5 than the PS4, which is weird. Maybe I still need to get used to the controller. I also can't play on the 120Hz or the 120 FPS yet, since I don't have a monitor with 120Hz. I turned on ray tracing on this match. I don't know if I still get 60 FPS, but it felt fine, so it should look prettier for you guys. Let me know what you guys think, because to me it looks about the same as the PS4. Overall, I am happy with the update and my new PS5. I still prefer my PS4 controller over the PS5, but maybe my thoughts will change with more playtime. Yeah, that is pretty much it for my thoughts. Thank you all for the recent support you have been giving me. If the gameplay is longer than the commentary, I will let it go on. Other than that, namaste, my 4 out of 5 army. Just kidding. Other than that, namaste my friends, and I will talk to you all next time.